Hello student. Today we will read about class 9 poem Wind written by Subramanya Bharati. Subramanya Bharati was basically a Tamil poet. Poem has been written originally in Tamil, and Subramanya Bharati was a pioneer of modern Tamil poetry. This poem has been translated into English by A.K. Ramanujan. The poem theme. So let's know about the theme of the poem. The wind. This poem, as we know, it has been composed by Subramanya Bharati, and this poem consists of a total 23 lines, and these lines are not separated into stanzas. Here they are divided into meaningful segments for the ease of comprehension, so that we can easily understand the poem. So they are divided into the segments. Subramanya Bharati, he has drawn the living picture of wind, and which makes fun of the weak people or thing. The wind here is personified, and it is portrayed as a living thing which makes fun of weak people and weak things. Now let's know about the poem. The poet teaches us how we should stand against all oppressors. It means the poem teaches us how we should fight the odd circumstances, all the difficulties, all the challenges of our life. In this poem, he presents the wind god who destroys everything which is weak. Here the poet has said wind as a god because God has all the powers. So here wind is so powerful that it can destroy everything which is weak. And the poet wonders why the mighty God, why he is so fond of poking fun only with the people who are weak. And here the poet therefore advises the people who are weak to make themselves strong. He suggests them to be strong physically and mentally. And the wind here is a symbol of difficulties and obstacles that the human have to face for their survival. Wind symbolizes all the difficulties, all the obstacles that we people face in our life. So this poem Wind is about the difficulties and the problems that we face in our life. And wind, it is a natural phenomena. In this poem Wind, the poet talks to the wind, and it tells the wind that what the wind is doing, how it is destructing, how it is destroying the people and the things. So further, the poet links the destructive power of the wind with the difficulties of life. What the poet is doing here, the poet links the destructive power of the wind. Wind की जो power होती है, destructive power जो होती है, उसको पोएट ने किस चीज़ से लिंक किया है, रिलेट किया है, द डिफ़िकल्टीज़ ऑफ द लाइफ में जो डिफ़िकल्टीज़ होती है, जो चैलेंजेस होते हैं, उससे रिलेट किया है, और किस तरह से वो डिफ़िकल्टीज़, वो चैलेंजेस जो होते हैं वो वीक पीपल को तोड़ देते हैं, एंड द स्ट्रॉन्ग पीपल जो होते हैं वो उस टाइम ऑफ एडवर्सिटी से और भी फाइट करते हैं और वो और स्ट्रॉन्गर एमर्ज करते हैं. दैट इज़ व्हाट द पोएट वांट्स टू टेल इन दिस पोएम. And the poem also gives an important message that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardships of life. The poet इस पोएम में हम लोगों से ये भी कहता है कि हमें मेंटली और फिज़िकली अपने आप को बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाना चाहिए, जिससे कि हम जितने भी हमारी लाइफ में चैलेंजेस आते हैं, हमारी परेशानियां आती हैं, जो भी कठिन परिस्थितियां आती हैं, उनसे हम उनका सामना कर सकें और हम सर्वाइव कर सकें, एज अ विनर हम इमर्ज हो सकें. अ वीक पर्सन ब्रेक्स डाउन and लाइक अ वीक बिल्डिंग, जैसे कि एक वीक बिल्डिंग होती है वो ब्रेक कर जाती है जब उसकी नींव कमज़ोर होती है तो वो बहुत जल्दी टूट के गिर जाती है। उसी तरह से अगर हमारी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ आती है हमारी लाइफ में और हम बहुत स्ट्रांग नहीं हैं तो हम भी उसी तरह से टूट जाते हैं। तो हम लोगों को क्या करना चाहिए? वी मस्ट make the destructive forces, like we make the wind, here destructive forces, wind, our friend. We should be friend with this destructive forces or the wind. How we can make friends with this force? Right, with our strength, with our courage and determination, we can be emerge as a strong person and we can become friends with them. Now let's read the poem. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. So, in this poem, the poet is talking to the wind. He asks the wind to come softly. So he says, wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. He is telling the wind that he should come softly and he should not make noise and it should be very soft and subtle. Then he says that the wind is very powerful and destructive, that it breaks the shutters of the windows. Means wind is so powerful that it can break the shutters or the doors of the windows, and it scatters all the papers also. It is asking the wind not to break the shutters of the window and not to scatter the papers. Scatter means फैलना. तो wind से पोएट जो है वो बात करता है एंड इट इज़ आस्किंग द विंड to come softly and not to break the shutters of the window, not to scatter the paper, and don't throw down the books on the shelves. It is asking that not to throw down the books on the shelf. Books are kept on the shelves, but when very powerful wind blows, it brings all the books down. It throws away all the books. And there, look what you did. Here, the poet is telling the wind to see, to look what you did. You threw them all down. It is asking that what destruction you have made. It is asking the wind to see what it has done, what destruction it has made. You threw them all down means you have destroyed everything, you have thrown everything down. You tore the pages of the books. You have torn the pages of the books and you have brought rain. Means you have torn the pages, you have brought the rain. All the things which are weak like small plants and animals, they all get scared when there is a very powerful wind. Though the people who are very weak, the people who are small, the small plants, they all break down whenever there is a strong wind. Okay, so that is what the destruction the wind is making here. And it also, wind often brings rain, so you brought the rain again. The poet tells the wind that the wind is bringing all the destruction and the people get scared with the destruction made by the wind.